Hey guys, Matt Nunzi with Train Parkour TV. Today we're going to be learning the wall flip. So, the wall flip. Definitely one of the more scarier moves. Took me really about a month to do a wall flip when I was first learning them, just because they were so dang scary. So most of this tutorial really is going to be talking about getting over the fear of doing a wall flip. And not as much the move itself, because the move is actually pretty easy. When you're able to do it, you can just, throw them whenever you want, because they're a pretty easy move. But I can get started on the actual move itself, and then I'll talk about some fear and progressions you can do. So, one thing before we get started, if you don't know how to wall run, or how to run up a wall, don't even think about learning this move. You're going to need to be able to do that step before you can do the flip. But if you know how to plant your foot already, I'll get on to the move. So what you're going to do first, when you're doing this, is of course you need a run-up for a wall flip. The run-up should be kind of light. You don't need too much speed, because you're going to get most of your lift out of this foot that you plant to go up with. So you want to run up, but you don't need to be speeding at this wall. You can just do kind of a light jog into it. Plant your foot just like you're about to just do a wall run. Plant like this. But when you plant, you don't want to be completely facing the wall like this. You want to start leaning back a little bit. If you're going up too much like this, if your body is too much into the wall, you're not going to be able to get around your head. So you need to stay a little bit leaned back. But not so much that you're just kind of diving backwards in this flip, because that's not really a wall flip. You're just kind of diving off the wall. So here's what it looks like again. So once you've done this much of the move, once you have this run up sorted out, once you're in the air like this, is when you want to start leaving with this foot, throwing your arms up and going into the backflip. There's not much I can tell you about what you can do in the air, because you're pretty much just doing a backflip off of something. This is the same motion that you're going to be doing if you're backflipping off of an object. The only difference is that you're pushing off of a wall instead. So you really want to lean back a little bit. You don't want to go too far up and do traditional gymnastics standing tuck, because you're going to stay too close to the wall and not be able to go over. You want to go up and out, have your feet come up and come into your body. And when we focus on the landing, it's going to be the same as a back tuck. You're just going to see the ground. You're going to be able to land perfectly. Not much different than backflipping off of something. Okay, so now I'll talk about fear, because fear is probably the hardest part about this trick. It's pretty easy, as I said before, but it's very scary, because, you're running up a wall and doing a backflip. So, how I got over this was I had a trampoline, and I pushed it up against a tree, and I was doing this progression that I'm about to show you. Gosh, make sure your feet are clean. Kind of wet outside. So, the progression that I did is, first I was able to do a standing tuck, just a standard. But, what I did with that was I then went up to the wall, planted my foot here, and just did a backflip like this. Those are actually pretty hard because you don't have momentum. But what that's going to do is it's going to get you used to the motion of flipping over your head off of a wall. If you have a gym or a mat or access to any of that, you really don't even have to do the full backflip. You can just kind of plant your foot here and just kind of do it sloppy and, probably not even land it. But once you get comfortable with doing this much, once you get comfortable with doing that much, start stepping into it. Bring your foot back like this, step into it, and then get comfortable, and then do it. When you can do that much, now start to not hesitate as you bring this foot in. Just start to go like this. Now that you're doing that, you can add another step into it. And once you're doing that, you're pretty much getting over the fear, and you can start jogging into it. So I hope that helps. I haven't really seen that progression on any other videos, so I thought I'd put that up. Let you guys learn how I got over the wall flip, because it's a really frustrating move for me, actually. It took me about a month, and I wasn't even going for it. So, hope you guys enjoyed that progression. Comment what you want more of, and peace out.